Should you sell cars in ERLC? Well, that's what we're going to take a look at in today's video. So if you don't know, yesterday at the time of recording this, ERLC updated the game where you could actually sell your vehicles in the car dealership. So I'm going to be having a look and talking about if it's worth it and if you actually should, so you can buy better cars. Drop a like, subscribe if you enjoy. Let's get straight into it. So yes, I'm sure you're all now aware you can sell vehicles in ERLC, which is very, very awesome. A lot of people had wanted this for a while. Now this video is mostly should you, because the price you get is not really worth it. So this is the Bugatti. Of course, the Bugatti in game costs $1.5 million. Now if we just wanted to see how much we would get if we were to sell this, let's run in to the person here. I believe it changes because I came in here yesterday and it was someone called like Mike or something. But anyway, if you have a car spawned in, just come up, interact with them, and then it will give you your car here, and then if you press continue, it will give you a price. So as you can see, $940,000 for my $1.5 million Bugatti. I don't know about you, but that doesn't seem like it's worth it. Now if you do the maths, this is quite an interesting result, because this means that the percentage difference to sell it is 37.33% specifically. So that's quite interesting that it is so specific. So I'm not sure completely if this is the same on every vehicle. So bearing that in mind, 37.33%. Let's go spawn in another car and let's see how much that one will sell for, so we can kind of get an average percentage difference to see if it's worth it or not. So this is the McLaren. Now the McLaren costs $890,000 to buy. So again, let's go in and let's see how much we can sell it to Annie for. Here we go. So we got the McLaren here. Continue. We get $560,000. Now on this car as well, this is also 37.12% for this vehicle. Now what's interesting is, as you can see, I just came in to a different server. We have a different guy here. What you can see is this time we got offered $950,000 compared to the $940,000 in the server we are just in. So you get different offers depending on what server you are in. That's a $10,000 difference. Of course, 940, 950k, not really a massive difference, but that $10,000 is still $10,000. So it is worth it. If you do want to sell your car, do make sure that you join on to a few different servers. Just to test this once more, I've came on to one more server and we're going to give it a try. So if we go to sell my car, let's see how much we will get this time. And again, 950,000. So last time we got 940, and the last two times you've got 950. So do just join on to a few servers. I assume it doesn't vary too much. Probably $10,000 is probably the most variation you're gonna get in the Bugatti, to be honest. Shout out to this guy. Do make sure you join on to different servers to make sure you're getting the best value for your car. Now, should you sell cars is the reason you'll watch this video. And to be honest, my answer to that question is absolutely not. But you can for one specific reason. Let me show you. So when most people start playing ERLC, most people buy one of the starter cars, and then as you work your way up, you might buy something a bit more expensive. You might buy a Dodge, for example. You might buy this Chevrolet. You might buy this one. You might even buy some more expensive cars, maybe like the Ford GT, for example, or the Audi R8 and the McLaren, but you don't have the Bugatti. Now in some circumstances, I do think it's a good idea, if you have the Audi R8, the McLaren and the Ford GT, you probably are better off selling these three cars to buy this one car, because at the end of the day you can only drive one car at a time anyway, and this car overall is just better than these three cars. So if you have loads of cheap cars and you want to buy a more expensive car, I do recommend selling them and selling most of your expensive ones to buy the most expensive if you think that's a good idea. But do just be careful. You should always have a few cars, at least a few fast cars as well if you can, so that if you're in like a chase or something and this one sets on fire, you can quickly spawn in another fast car and you can still get away from the police if you need to. So I don't recommend selling all of your cars and just buying one car. probably not the smartest idea. However, I do recommend selling most of your cars to buy just a few of the most expensive ones. But if you've bought loads and loads of cars, you will lose almost 40% on most of the cars that you sell. So just be very, very careful when selling cars. Don't sell all of them just to buy one car, because that is a huge waste of money. Remember, you lose 40% every time you sell a car, or almost 40%. So just be very careful, be smart about it. Okay, so this is future me. I've just edited this video. I was just in the game trying to get the thumbnail, and I just came back here, and as you can see, I just got an offer for $1 million on this Bugatti. So what I said earlier about there being a $10,000 difference is actually not really true, because as you can see, I just got $1 million. So please, this is actually really important. Make sure you do join on to different servers, because the lowest offer was $940,000. I've just got offered up to $1 million on this Bugatti, which is $60,000 more. That is a lot of money. If you were to buy that, that'd be a few hundred Robux. So make sure you join on to different servers, and make sure you are getting the best offer you possibly can, because I mean, this is a great way to get money, to be honest, if you want to sell some old cars. So do make sure you join on to different servers. As you can see, $1 million is actually not bad for this car. That's like 70% of the price, so not bad at all. And for testing purposes, we are back once again having a look how much we can get for selling this car for like the 5th time, I think. And as you can see, we got $1 million again. Now, instead of joining on to a different server, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to walk out and walk back in. I probably don't need to walk out and walk back in, but I want to see if it gives me the same offer every single time you speak to the person. So yeah, $1 million again. So it looks like you do have to join on to different servers to get a different price. But yeah, really interesting. I'm going to try joining onto my private server once again and see how much we get this time. So the least is 940k and the most is 1 million, and this time we've got Ricky. So let's see how much Ricky will offer us. Here we go. Let's see. Continue. $1 million again. So I really don't know how this works. It's probably just randomized, but yeah. Just please join on to different servers and make sure you're getting the best deal that you possibly can. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video. Drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you found this useful, and hopefully I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!